It's a roster with a whole lot of potential.
Here's a fun fact, right? EVOS Legends, in their regular season of MPL, and also in Piala Presiden, it seems like Rebellion Zion has been their kryptonite. So let's see in this match in MPLI 2023, can EVOS Legends find their winning trend going up against Rebellion Zion.
Joy banned out almost instantly by Rebellion Zion, knowing that they're up against Tazz. They're no longer up against Jin in the jungle, who usually prefers to go utility.
See here, EVOS Legends though, the response is in Angela and Franco ban. So somehow more focused on that roamer position. Rebellion Zion, the response is going to be a Nolan ban, another hero that somehow can fall to the hands of Tazz.
They know exactly who they're banning out here. For EVOS Legends, they're just trying to nullify all of AudiTZ's heroes. From the Franco to the Angela, these are the two most lethal heroes on the hands of AudiTZ. Maybe if you add one more into it, it's definitely got to be the Edith. But then, take away the Wanwan from Moy, actually. One of the heroes that we saw just earlier carry the game in the later stage of the game. Wolf even saying it's the best pick in the gold lane as a marksman. After the few changes that we've seen in the patch, but it's still the Valentina for the side of Rebellion Zion, and the Nolan taken away. More respect towards Tazz, but still that Valentina respect towards Krite, who is a spectacular Valentina user.
Very stable Valentina user indeed. And let's see here, what are the options for EVOS, right? Novaria is up for grabs. Perhaps if they want to go crazy, they can pick up the Guinevere first pick here for the side of EVOS Legends.
They definitely could, man. I think going for a big pick, like a Novaria for a lot of utility, would be pretty good, but they could go for the Mathilda as well. Something that we have seen kind of actually fall, not rise in the meta, right? Sure, it has been nerfed, and that might be the reason as to why we don't see Mathilda as often, as prioed, as the previous patch where it was literally pick or ban. But still, with the Mathilda pickup here, Rebellion Zion needs to have an answer to this guiding win, to the mobility and the sustainability it brings to the table.
It's still an annoying hero here, so Rebellion Zion, they must know that Mathilda can be picked up from the side of EVOS Legends, so they need to have a great response, right? What did they pick up here? Novaria again is still on the board, and perhaps it will not be Novaria. It will be, though, a Faramis and an Arlet. Perhaps, potentially, Arlet roam, Faramis mid.
That may be the case, right? The Arlet has been flexed before by Ogwen in the mid lane, in the roam position, and it was the most lethal member on the team. Remember, most of the kills in that game for AP Bren on the Arlet roam was Ogwen who had the most kills. Absurd. A lethal roamer, something we haven't seen in a long time, but since the base damage stats have been readjusted, the Arlet has come back to the meta almost fully. We've seen him in the XP just earlier by Sanford, and with the Faramis, it gives him a bit more pressure, a bit more support to dive into that back. Meanwhile, for EVOS, we try to fend off against this ambush, against this CC dive with a Novaria to open up the map, and a solid frontliner who can act as a good cover hero as well. Good secure on the neutral objectives, on the newts, my bad, and some good initiation with that spatial migration.
A very scary three heroes here picked up by EVOS. But they have range, they have burst, they have mobility, and also they have crowd control, enough crowd control from that Guinevere. Let's see Rebellion though. What will they go for here? Should they pick up a marksman here before the second phase? I think they can pick up a hero, a marksman that has a high mobility as well. That is the Claude.
Good one. The Claude will be a very, very good pick to go for here. You know, you need to be able to dodge away from a lot of the CC dive as well coming in from EVOS Legends. Make yourself hard to target, but hey, speaking of mobility, Fanny does bring that to the table. Some good dive as well to combo it together with a Faramis and an Arlet. But the Fanny and the Faramis, this combination, right? How is the Faramis going to catch up to that Fanny? Giving him enough HP to dive in deep. Fanny has mobility, but it's a bit too much mobility for the Faramis to catch up to.
Yeah, I gotta say the Faramis will move with the roam more or with the gold lane more here rather than with the Fanny. So I guess that is what Rebellion Zion has in mind. And with that, they limit the EXP, a potential initiator in that Terizla too. Yeah, you know, even though Cars is good,
I am the
but again,
power of
remember
light
Cars
incarnate.
plays a mean Paquito.
Paquito has fallen though from the meta quite a bit. And that actually might affect Cars, right? You don't really see him on a lot of the playmaking heroes aside from the Paquito, the Edith maybe, and the Lapu Lapu. So the fact that the Terizla has been banned out shows you that maybe, just maybe, despite the nerfs, despite the Paquito and a lot of his comfort heroes being completely taken out of the meta, he might still try to force it out. It's a comfort pick at the end of the day, and a comfort pick usually still is the way to go when you're playing at the highest level.
Indeed, indeed. And please do note that this is officially Moai's first international stage, right, in Rebellion Zion. So I want to see how
is the
he will
proof that I'm
perform.
still alive.
Rebellion Zion will not focus on a role. They will shift their focus on towards the gold laner here, banning out Brody, who is great going up against a Fanny. So they will try to limit the option in that gold lane. And EVOS, though, they can just put their eggs in one basket, ban another potential roamer, though they have an Arlet that can be flexed.
For EVOS, there's already the Brody that gets banned out here, a hero that does really well against that Fanny. But knowing Doma, knowing the fact that there is a Faramis as well, they want to go for something like a Melissa here, the only problem being that Arlet. But the safest choice has definitely got to be the Bruno, right? A Bruno pick would be solid just to have proper mobility, proper damage in lane as well, able to snowball towards the later stage of the game.
Let's see what will Rebellion cook in the second phase. Both teams has yet to pick up a marksman, and it seems like Rebellion will be the first one to pick up that marksman and will be that Bruno miracle.
That's the Bruno pick. And for the other side, EVOS Legends with Doma. No Bruno to pick up, no Brody as well, no Wan. Claude is an option to go for, though he will get bullied quite a bit by the Bruno. It's still an option to go for against the Arlet. That final slash can dodge away from it with the BMI quite easily. Getting rid of the Nether Realm is already also quite an easy task with that Claude. Do they want more dive? Do they want a late game insurance type of goal laner? Or do they want to try to contest the Bruno in the early game?
That is the question here. Going up against a Fanny, a Moskov also comes to mind, but yes, Claude is the most sensible pick here for the side of EVOS Legends, but no, they went for the Beatrix pick alongside that Grok. Now, EVOS Legends has a more balance, right? They have DPS, they have burst also, they have more crowd control with that Grok pick.
Yeah, a bit too risky, I feel like, for the Claw to go up against the Bruno, right? A big bully in lane, and the fact that they already have a big bully in lane with a lot of kill pressure, and on top of that have a Fanny to try to snowball or to try to capitalize on the kill pressure even more. There's a big pick that can come through here.
Audi TZ.
From Audi TZ. You know, the little wolf beside me is showing me a Hilda pick. Hilda against the Guinevere though, right? I mean, looking at Rebellion Zion, I'm looking more, knowing Audi TZ for more of a pickup. Maybe something like a Kaija, even an Edith to come out for Rebellion. But they go for Cho, pick off. Not the two heroes I mentioned, but still, pick off. And anti-CC for the Violet Requiem, the Spatial Migration, even the Wild Charge.
And also, Beatrix can't pick up the Purifier, right? Going up against the Cho, it is going to be a vulnerable Beatrix here. Yeah. And the predictions, oh my lord, Miracle. Mirror bless, mirror curse. Are we unanimous or are we not?
We know, man. You just know. That's the best answer to any of the Miracle predictions. You just know. Whatever it is, you know. But based on the drafts here, Gani, did you predict that based on the draft? Because I didn't, right? I just went in for the predictions without the drafts.
No.
What do you think about the drafts, though? Who do you think has the upper edge?
To be quite honest with you, I gotta go with my gut here. And I have to say EVOS Legends has it in the bag.
The enemy reaches the battlefield.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Land of Dawn for game number 8. Match number 8, game 1. Best of 1 between EVOS Legends and Rebellion Zion. The Blue Derby, whoa, early on. Some aggression from Audi TZ.
A very good spot there by Rebellion, trying to hinder the aggression that Van Strong can bring to the table. And with that in mind, it seems like Tazz and Vincent, they will start on the opposite end, being the orange buff for Tazz and the purple for Vincent.
EVOS Legends. You know, for Tazz and Doma, I actually really like the way they played the game. Really enjoy watching these two players in the Land of Dawn, and I cannot wait to see what they've cooked up backstage in scrims as well, together in this new combo, new roster.
Yeah, indeed. It's very interesting to see the rotations, the adjustments, right? Again, Doma coming in against a newcomer as well, right? There's a new kid on the block for Rebellion Zion. That is Moai. I want to see how he performs in his first international stage.
It's a very slow game at the start of the game here. First minute, and EVOS Legends, Rebellion Zion just trading a few lethal wanderers, a few little pokings here and there. Van Strong though.
Oh, Vincent now with the cutthroat does not find the kill. Van Strong very low though, but that is Rebellion failed, and now Tazz with the response, securing first blood for EVOS Legends.
Despite him being on a utility pick, he still has the killer instinct to go in when he smells blood. And
Yummy.
He smelled blood earlier there. He smelled the first blood, Connie. He sniffed it.
Indeed, and it seems like he wants a second there. Good read by Cars to somehow adjust his positions. Now, Turtle, taking a look at the response here from side of Rebellion. Will this Fanny be a killer Fanny for the first Turtle? Meaning rotating towards that gold lane, or will he contest?
It's a good pull by Audi TZ. He's able to delay quite a bit from that Turtle take from the side of EVOS Legends. And I think he has actually bought enough time for the Fanny to pick up the purple buff and then rotate over to the Turtle. Tazz has the Violet Requiem, Gani. It's a setup for Cars, from Cars as well. Shadow Stampede.
Oh, good open here. Tazz now, half HP. It's not a good sign as Audi is not level 4 yet. No Wave Dragon, but Cars jumps in with the final slash as well. Now good Nether Realm here to provide cover as Vincent finds the first nuke in the game.
Good back and forth to secure Rebellion Zion's first newt in the game. But man, what a play by Audi TZ all the way from the start, just pulling the Lord, or the Turtle rather, in the early game towards his side, resetting it and delaying EVOS Legends from taking it, giving Vincent enough time. Heck, not just Vincent, Swalo and Cars as well to rotate over, to poke down Tazz, and to get a free neutral objective pickup. Despite the kill lead that's still being held down by EVOS, that's a 400 gold lead for Rebellion.
Does not matter here, as it is a very low action game. Very low action early game. Sure, they were a couple of fight skirmishes, but it's still that one kill from Tazz is still on the board. Now, looking at the rotations, both teams go for the bottom lane. It seems like Audi looking for that Wave Dragon, and there you go. He got it. Tazz will will be the recipient of that Wave Dragon. Well, though Audi TZ low HP taken down. Good counter by EVOS Legends.
How the heck did Tazz survive that?
No idea.
1 HP locked down, away the dragon, everything, and the kitchen sink thrown at him. Even a cutthroat, a worldie. Not enough to take Tazz down. He's a big boy, Gani.
He is a big boy, and now Rebellion Zion, they are under pressure in the bottom lane. Doma looking for a funnel in that gold shield, but take a look at Sway Low here, looking for an angle, does not really want to commit though. And Rebellion Zion here, they want compensation for what they lost. Again, the gold now is shifting over to the White Tigers though. Audi TZ has the Wave Dragon.
Hey.
Circling Eagle, good Violet Requiem as good Nether Realm as well as Audi TZ still survives. Vincent though jumps in, finds the mark, but not enough damage. Rebellion Zion again fails to assassinate a member from EVOS Legends.
And just like that, Rebellion Zion find the pick to equalize again. The goalie just shifting back and forth from EVOS to RBL. Despite EVOS having the kill lead, Rebellion Zion have been farming a bit more efficiently, have been pathing as well with Vincent a bit more efficiently compared to EVOS Legends.
Okay, let's see. EVOS Legends, they do not want to lose another neutral objective here. So let's see, Rebellion Zion. Fanny though is still in the backside now.
Circling Eagle
committed the Circling Eagle. Good catch. Tazz now. Cars will not survive this one as Van Strong will secure that kill. Vincent looking for the timing. And he jumps in towards the mid side as well, as they will concede the second turtle.
What a play by EVOS Legends, disrupting Cars with a big engage forward, stopping him in his tracks, just like a real car.
Vroom vroom.
Vroom vroom.
And in the top lane, it's nobody is occupying that top lane, and Veldora says it's a free turret. Don't mind if I do.
That's why they call him Veldora the Explorer.
He likes to explore.
He points at turrets. Where's the turret?
There it is.
And then he picks it up.
GG. Now 1,000 gold lead in the hands of EVOS Legends. Conceal play. Oh, he missed it. With the flicker now. Good circling eagle. Although Vincent and Audi will find Beatrix in the bottom lane. The crowd control and the burst damage was a little bit too much for Doma to handle.
A good circling eagle, but an even better cutthroat and steel cable. Tazz though.
Oh, Cars isolated in the mid lane, though EVOS Legends will not commit on towards the EXP later.
He needs to stay on top of the competition, and you guys need to stay on top of the trending news and exclusives with the One Esports app. Moai picking up the turret down below. Audi TZ.
All committed. The recipient of the circling eagle, though, Van Strong will not commit on towards Audi TZ just yet in the mid side. You can see Doma now in trouble, low HP, 1 HP. He survives that cutthroat pressure from Vincent.
Really not letting Doma have a free game here when it comes to farm, when it comes to just getting his item power spiked. He's quite behind of Moai, who has gone to turret and is now free of that laning phase. But it seems like for EVOS Legends, they're not sending Doma down to the bottom lane. They're actually trying to get Doma into these team fights as early as possible. Whether that is a mistake or not, we'll have to see, but it's a way of the dragon.
Okay, Tazz is building tank, so he's okay.
A big boy.
He is a big boy. The last turtle, though, is in the Land of Dawn. It seems like both teams here will take their time, not be too hasty. Audi, though, keeping in check, providing vision for his team. And it seems like Rebellion, they're on the move. They want to engage. Audi moving on towards Tazz. No commitments on towards that wave dragon, but take a look at the bot side here. Cars taking soaking damage as Vincent will calmly secure the retreat.
Wow. Just well played the way they were able to pull back and now going in again!
Cutthroat on towards Van Strong, perhaps the wrong target, as he was able to soak that damage. No casualties, but Rebellion Zion finds the Newt.
The first big win in this game. Finally, we're on top above the 300 gold lead mark. It went to 400 for a bit, and now we finally have a pretty good gold lead in the hands of Rebellion Zion. Once they take this turret down up top, it should be around 600 to even 700. A good Renner's apathy. And now a 1,000 gold lead. They're looking for a fight.
Oh, Audi TZ. Oh, good knockup. As take a look at the coordination. Moai now falls, and Rebellion Zion, they're in shambles, though. In the bottom lane, it is actually finding space to grab the inner. But in response, EVOS Legends might actually grab the inner top.
It's Vincent, who picks up a tier 2 down below for a kill onto the Bruno. No shutdown. As Rebellion Zion, again, despite them having a 1,000 gold lead, they only have 1 kill.
You're right. So it is all macro here. As Rebellion and EVOS, they are slowing things down. Spell check. EVOS Legends all active for that flicker, but Rebellion Zion, they're not fully ready for a fight. You need to be careful here as EVOS, they are looking and force a fight in that mid.
Ooh. They're baiting. They're both feinting a little bit of the engages that can happen. Santai bro, Santai comes out. The Geek Fam line, the Geek Fam emote. But just a few pokes here and there. EVOS Legends positioning themselves for a big ambush play on Rebellion Zion, and they find it!
Oh, they find Audi. They will commit, but the Nether Realm is there to provide cover. Good final slash, though, as it seems like in the front side, it will be Audi surviving. Now Cars soaking damage, giving damage as well. As Vincent finds Doma, and he finds the mark, and it will be a double for this fan. He is looking for triple, perhaps Van Strong. Does he have enough defensive items? The answer is yes, and there you go. It's a double kill for Rebellion Zion.
Veldora gets out just barely. Same goes for Van Strong, but that's it for the Lord. Rebellion Zion should be able to pick it up for free.
Man, Rebellion Zion, they're a giant. 3,000
A
gold
giant.
lead. Exactly. 10,000. 10 minutes, 3,000 gold lead. And it seems like the mid lane will also fall for EVOS Legends. Now, Rebellion Zion with this lead, they can play it slow. They can play the patient game. You know, EVOS, their ball is not in their court.
Nope. They don't even have a footballer. Where the Dragon locking Veldora down. Veldora the Explorer just walking away from it. But now, like you said, the ball isn't on their court. It's on the feet of Moai.
True.
He's the one kicking the balls.
True. Still 0 kills, but he is there to provide pressure in the lanes. And it seems like Rebellion Zion, their game plan worked. Right now, they are pressuring the mid. Veldora here shoot away in the top side of the map. But Tazz will not be caught there, as the Lord will just be a distraction here. It seems like their agenda of Rebellion Zion is just to take the inner. Oh, wrong way of Dragon. Tazz survives.
Kicking him to safety on ETZ, giving Tazz a good passage back to the base turret, but they will still be able to secure every single tier 2 outside of the base. And they have secured a 5.5k gold lead, a pretty substantial gold lead right now, pretty big one. EVOS Legends, let's take a look at the items here. In the past 11 minutes, what have they been able to build? Looking at the gold lane, despite Doma here being given the Beatrix, it's still not enough to fend off against the likes of that Bruno, who's still so oppressive. A Haas Claws, Berserker's Fury,
Demon Shoes.
and Malefic Roar. The Demon Shoes as well, a very interesting choice. Meanwhile, for Doma, he has to go towards that steel leg plates, has to go for more defense, knowing there's so much burst damage, not just from the Bruno, but also from the Fanny. And even the Arnett.
Exactly. There's a 1,500 gold gap between the marksmen here. As of course, Rebellion Zion, they can utilize this and perhaps be more aggressive in the map, looking for more pickups. Or with their lineup, they can also play reactively, right? So their lineup, their composition is more dynamic.
And that's a Hunter Strike from Vincent. It's a good power spike for him as we enter the 12th minute of the game. The mid-game power spike for EVOS is about to hit though. They should be able to read out a few of these ambushes with the Astral Echo, and they have a proper re-engage tool. With the Wild Charge, with even the Power of Nature, to neutralize a lot of the initial CC from Rebellion Zion's comp.
Okay, let's see here. Tempo, very slow. Spells all active. So in a sense, they will, if they have the opening that they want, they will commit an all-out war here. Especially now, the Lord will be up in 8 seconds. So Rebellion and EVOS, this is the calm before the storm.
It certainly is, man. It's been 7 kills this entire game. Doesn't feel like an Indonesian game, but in the bottom lane, there's a 1v1.
Oh, Veldora will not be able to soak in damage. Wild Charge, a desperate one. But Vincent almost whips it. Though he will find the kill now. A man advantage for the Blue Bulls. Let's see. Will they commit towards the Lord here? Will they hit and run this Lord?
The timing could not have been better for the Blue Bulls. They find a kill right as the Lord spawns, and this time, it's an enhanced one!
Oh, Van Strong, good distraction as Tazz finds Fanny in the jungles of EVOS Legends, and now Tazz committed. Let's see, Wave Dragon as well, the damage will come through, but Tazz, the damage almost not enough for Tazz. He falls though, it's a 1-for-1, but Moai comes in clutch. He might look for another as Cars here opening up damage, also providing crowd control as Doma will not be able to escape as Cars secures the solo.
A 1-for-0, a solo kill started by Vincent, and Vincent getting caught, and then the whole team from EVOS Legends just caught in the final slash in the crazy chaotic skirmish of Rebellion Zion. Moai with a fadeaway ball as well.
Oh my goodness. Rebellion Zion still in full control as Moai solos the Lord, and it will be the neutral objective for the side of the Blue Bulls. EVOS Legends, they are in big trouble.
They're in quite a bit of a pickle right now. Name that hero, Gani. What is it?
It's still Balman, bro. What do you mean? It's still Balman, and it's still Rebellion leading EVOS Legends. They need to somehow control the tempo here. The tempo has been driven by the side of Rebellion Zion. And Rebellion Zion don't mind with the control that they have here. EVOS Legends, they can't force fights just yet.
Not at all. Vincent 4-1-0. For Rebellion Zion, they can actually just try to zone away EVOS Legends from their base turrets and take this turret with a Lord. And that's exactly what they're planning to do. Up top, look at the wave manipulation here. Slow pushing up top, trying to build up waves up top together later. And they'll be shoving the mid and the bottom lane together for all three lanes to crash at once. Usually, up against a Navaria, this is not the best strat, but considering the Navaria and Beatrix have been zoned away completely and they can continue to tank these shots, it's a great, great strategy to break open the base turret.
Yeah, base turret falls here. Base turret number 1 in the top lane. Seems like the mid now.
Spatial migration!
Good special migration on towards Moai, but good dash as well. Cars now will not be able to find anything else, but take a look at the HP of the base turrets. The remaining base turrets, very low, Mirko.
Just a few more shots and it should do it. Heck, even in the bottom lane, they were able to get that last hit on it. One base turret remains for EVOS Legends. It went from bad to worse.
An unhealthy base turret as well. But it seems like Rebellion don't mind sacrificing their tier 1 in the mid to gain more momentum, perhaps. And in the next minute, it's going to be very crucial, especially for EVOS Legends, that the next Lord will be up, and even Rebellion has the privilege to just wait it out till the evolved Lord.
16 minutes in. Rebellion are playing it disciplinedly. In the last 2 games, we have seen such a big jump in the average game duration from 12 minutes. Now we're hitting a 17 mark again. Just to remind you folks, Echo versus BTR went all the way to 20-ish minutes. I believe 23 minutes by the end of it. And we're on track to try to beat that right now in the Blue Derby.
Okay, again, let's see here. Spell check again. Moai and Suelo isn't really ready for that full fight. No purifies on hand, but it will be up in a few seconds. So Rebellion Zion might commit. Take a look at the positioning of that Fanny, looking for that cheeky angle. And they may get it. Right, Rebellion Zion, if they open things up properly, they might find a pick-off before the Lord. And now the Lord is up. Let's see, Vincent in front. Already half HP there. Chunked towards Van Strong.
He baited out the Circling Eagle. This might be a shot at going for the Lord. Astral Echo reveals them, Gani. But AudiTZ is trying his best to zone Tazz. They don't even need it. They find it for free, and Rebellion back up. Oh!
Cards caught here. Has immortality though. Let's see, Nether Realm to provide cover. Oh! Good final slash as Doma barely escapes. Now Rebellion might re-engage Veldora here with the power of nature and Guiding Wind will be able to escape. Rebellion Zion, they blitz the Lord, and now they are still on the offense.
I think that might be a mistap with the flicker from AudiTZ. Looked a bit awkward, but it's still a big win for Rebellion Zion. The fact that EVOS actually were able to force a fight there, I thought that there would be a change in the outcome, but that Nether Realm came in clutcher. And EVOS Legends engaged. Now, it's the clear. Novaria and Beatrix versus the Lord and 5 members of the Blue Bulls.
Let's see. This might be the final push. Rebellion Zion now 8,000 gold.
Hey.
But Tazz finds Audi, and Audi will lose his immortality. Cars though providing cover, body blocking in the front side of the map. But again, no casualties. Cars manages to escape as Suelo and Moai will be able to find a route to escape. EVOS Legends though, with that, their base will be very exposed. Oh, Moai now caught in the front side. No cover whatsoever. Tazz and Krite now looking for that kill. Moai still has some space to escape. Cars here might be the sacrificial lamb as Tazz picks up and knocks up 2. Nether Realm to provide cover, but Vincent jumps in with a cutthroat as well. Does not find a mark. But Rebellion Zion, don't overcommit this. Let's see. Tazz looking for a kill. Rare Dragon on towards Tazz. Is Vincent in the backside. Will find the clear, and that will be enough to send EVOS Legends home.
Circling Eagle though following through all the way, baited in, and now it's Moai free hitting!
Oh my goodness, the Whirly. Unfortunately, the damage was not enough for Rebellion to catch a body, but now 20 minutes is officially in the game. 6,500 gold lead as well as Rebellion Zion still in full control.
Some big skirmishes happening. If you're a Rebellion fan or an EVOS fan, definitely your heart's beating super, super fast. The game could go either way, despite the fact that EVOS Legends do not have a single base turret left to their name. Let's take a look at the in-game equipment here for the side of the Grok. Full damage! Going for the Milpic Roar, last item, already has the BOD, the Sea Halberd as well, and even the Blade of Heptases for that burst. If he's able to find Muay in just one skirmish, it should be Muay taken down instantly. Everybody's at full items at this point of the game. 6,000 gold lead that Rebellion Zion are holding on to is completely irrelevant.
True, and you can see here the marksman as well. Doma catching up slowly but surely, but he is already at full items as well. And now, the Lord, right, is up. The calm before the storm again. Perhaps this is their time to find a pickup. Perhaps this is the time for Audi to find a pickup. But now, with the range that Novaria gives to you, it's really hard for Rebellion to really find a peculiar angle and utilize it.
A very slow game, back to the tempo that we started off with. 6-7.
Yep.
That's a total of 13 kills in 21 minutes.
That's maths.
That's maths, quick maths. But for an Indonesian match, it's definitely a very low kill game. This looks like a Filipino match, you know, with the amount of kills and the amount of macro gameplay in this game. They're both just looking for these objectives. Meanwhile, Veldora, the Explorer, already exploring into uncharted territories as a Grok. Split pushing up top.
Yeah.
Vincent needs to respond to it, or he might actually just ignore it completely. That's a tier 2 taken for free up top.
They need to find compensation though. They sacrificed the inner, but they have no plan. Take a look at Tazz. Take a look at that. He opens things up and oh, good angle, good wall charge from Veldora. And this might be it. Doma finding the kill. Cars in the front side will lose his immortality. Vincent doesn't find Doma instantly. And Cars running for the hills as well. Moai reheating with the wind of nature, but at the end, he will fall in the hands of Van Strong.
It's a 2-for-1 trade. EVOS Legends have won it. They've only lost their XP laner. Vincent is still up though. It's a 50-50. Vincent has more HP. EVOS Legends need to do some housekeeping, however. Bottom lane, top lane, mid lane, all slow pushing towards their side. They gotta be careful. They're up against a Fanny who has the potential to look for a split push, to look for a segue play.
Hey, 40,000 HP on that Lord. Vincent showing himself in the mid. And all good Astral Echo as well here. Vincent might be caught, but no, he still has enough cables to escape. And EVOS, they might blitz this. Cars in the front side, soaking damage, another realm to help him sustain. The damage will be enough to kick Cars down. Oh, not just yet. Doma now in trouble, but Doma with the jukes and with the kill as well.
Doma with a massive play, dodging in between walls to bait out Vincent, and this should be a free Lord, but no, the housekeeping again needs to be handled. Audi and Moai have come back to life. Vincent, Suelo, and Cars have bought enough time for the rest of the team to come back.
My goodness. Rebellion and EVOS Legends now entering almost the longest duration game time in MPLI 2023. Let's see, Circling Eagle finds Moai now, and it seems like the damage will not be enough to take him down just yet. Though Van Strong loses his mortality, and now retry battle. Let's see who gets it. And will be Vincent out of angle there, and he still finds the mark. He will survive even with his immortality. What the heck?
Rebellion Zion have won a 4v5 against EVOS Legends, a utility jungler in Tazz who was holding it down, who had the retry to try to contest.
Oh my god.
Unspeakable things have happened. Rebellion Zion, once again, it looked dominant in the mid game towards the late game. EVOS Legends took them to deep waters, but Rebellion Zion find the comfort in those deep trenches.
This might be it. That steal from Vincent might be the game changer, the end game.
Game-winning play.
The game-winning play as well. Let's see, Rebellion, can they close the gap? Volt, flicker wall charge here, finding Moai. Moai loses immortality, but the damage will not be enough to really take him down as another realm is there. Dome on the other side of the map will be taken out, and that is the Blue Bulls securing their first point.
The new reform.